Welcome back. I can't believe it's already November, and for all of you sports fans, you know what that means: high school volleyball playoffs. The Flagstaff Lady Eagles were in their gym last night for their first game of playoffs as they took on Tucson High Magnet School. Now, this was their first playoff game of the year as they finished their regular season with a 31-13 record as they were 8-2 at home. Fans packed the bleachers in the gym for the playoff game where the Flagstaff Eagles swept the Badgers 3-0. With this win, the Lady Eagles move on to the quarterfinals where they will face Marcos de Niza tomorrow on Thursday at home at 6:30. And as the Lady Eagles started their first game of playoffs at home, the Coconino Lady Panthers, on the other hand, they were on the road as these girls went up against Deer Valley. The Lady Panthers struggled in this game as they got close to winning the first set, but then fell in the next two. Coconino lost 3-0 and will not move on to the next round in playoffs. Despite their loss, they had a successful season, finishing 22-13-1. And as playoffs have kicked off for Flag and Coco, Northland Prep will begin their postseason play tomorrow on Thursday as they host Phoenix Country Day. The Lady Spartans are first in their section, with Phoenix Country Day sitting in 9th in their section. Now, the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the North versus Chandler Prep game on November 6th. And with all this colder weather we've been experiencing, wearing a bathing suit does not sound like the outfit of choice. But the NAU Swim and Dive team begs to differ. Most recently, 2 girls on the team have been recognized for the first time ever as the WAC Athletes of the Week. First, there's senior diver Chelsea Jackson, as she got her first WAC Conference Diver of the Week award of the season, along with the 5th of her career. Her recent accomplishments come last weekend after NAU's Swim and Dive double duel against Wyoming and LSU, where she finished in the top 4. And the second athlete to be recognized is senior swimmer Kendall Brown, as she was also recognized by collegeswimming.com along with being the WAC Swimmer of the Week. She also got 3 event wins during the double duel. And over on the ice, the Flagstaff Avalanche were on the ice on Halloween, where the D2 team was at J. Lively to take on the Mountain Ridge Mountain Lions. The Avs held Mountain Ridge from scoring the entire time as they whooped the Mountain Lions 8-0. Now, the Avalanche won't be on the ice for another game for quite a while, so if you want to watch some hockey in Flagstaff, you might want to catch the Ice Jacks. And speaking of the Ice Jacks, NAU was skating around J. Lively last weekend as well, as both the D2 and D3 teams were back home. On October 30th, the D2 Ice Jacks took on the Boise State Broncos, where they finally were able to pick up another win. NAU got the 3-1 victory over Boise State, which bumped their record to 2-8 so far into their season. Their next game is tomorrow on Thursday night, where they will host Colorado State's D1 team at 8:30. And following the D2's game against Boise State was the Division III team, where they faced off against the University of New Mexico Lobos. Puck drop was out just after 11 o'clock as this game lasted quite a while. The Ice Jacks wouldn't go down without a tough fight as this game went into overtime, with UNM taking the 5-4 win. And then on Halloween night, both of these teams met up again on the ice as the Ice Jacks' momentum was a little more intense. Both teams definitely put on a good show for all the fans, as NAU was able to grab the 2-1 win and send the Lobos back to the 505. The D3 team will be on the road for a long weekend as they started out on Thursday against Colorado State.
Well, hopefully we'll see some good stuff out of them this weekend then.
Hopefully so.